So how do we make our presentation more effective? How do we maximize the opportunity that we've got to be in front of camera? There's 3 or 4 things I've learned over the years, and I'm sure you have as well. So make use of those, because your presentation must deliver the message that you seek to deliver. The first point is, come to the point straight away. Don't ramble around. Sometimes you can end up telling a lot of stories, and a lot of people then watching will say, listen, we really don't have much time. Can you tell us really what you want to say? Attention spans are getting shorter and shorter these days. So it's all very well to have a little anecdote, a little more personalized to the audience that you're at, to act as an icebreaker and then get to the point as quickly as possible. Point number 2, don't clutter up your message with lots of facts and figures. You might want to sound very impressive. You might want to tell people a lot of things, but there's only that many things that people can remember, only few things that people can recall. So it's not very impressive if you load people with far too much information. So maybe you need to prioritize those and come to the point with exactly what it is that is most important to you, what is most relevant to the audience. And then maybe there's another medium possible to deliver the facts and figures. Maybe you want to send them a little bound copy of what you actually wanted to say. Maybe fax a couple of sheets across, but don't overload your television presence with facts and figures. Point number 3 is sometimes we speak too fast. I remember that was a problem with me when I started off. It's still a problem sometimes. When you speak fast, it's a sign of nervousness. It's almost as if you want to get it done with and move on. I remember in my early days, one of my friends came across and said, do you have a tiger on your tail? What's the hurry? Where are you rushing off? In my early days of presentations, as soon as the game started, I'd breathe a huge sigh of relief and say, there's one more gone. No surprise at all that I used to speak very fast. It's not the message that you want to convey to your audience. Also, if you pause a little while in between, then it allows the message to sink in. And playing the pause is point number 4. It's so important when you want to deliver your message. Nobody does that better than Amitabh Bachchan does on Kaun Banega Crorepati. Watch him when he's finished with one set of participants. He goes all the way back to the edge of the set. He turns around. A lot of us would, as soon as we turn around, start welcoming the next set of people. Instead, he pauses, buttons his jacket, and the reason he does that is he knows he owns the next moment. You're very confident when you're making a presentation, or you're very confident on a television program when you know that the next moment is yours. The reason, as I said, that you speak very fast is you're not sure if you will remember everything and you'll get away with it. So while you're speaking one line, your mind is actually very fast at work in trying to remember the second and third lines. And inevitably you will fumble. When you pause, it does 2 things. It allows people to remember your message, and it also gives you a little bit of time to remember what is coming next. A pause is also a sign of confidence, just as speaking quickly is a sign of nervousness. So here are 3 or 4 things. The final thing, of course, is it's not a bad idea to summarize what you said. Let people remember all that you wanted to say as a little aftermath, as a little sign-off. Let's do it on this segment as well. The points that we started off were, don't ramble, come to the point straight away. Don't fill your presentation or your television appearance with too many facts and figures. Don't speak too fast, and play the pause beautifully. If you can do that, you can add a few more elements of your own, then maybe you can become much better too. There's one way actually of ensuring that you become better. Like I'm speaking to a television camera just now, practice speaking to a television camera yourself. Get a little camcorder. They don't cost very much. They're available everywhere. And imagine you're making a presentation, or imagine you're delivering your big television moment, and see how you sound. There's nothing better than to see how you look and how you sound yourself, because nobody can explain your faults better than you can when you see them yourself. So there you are, a few tips on how to be effective for your big television moment.